You have been told a lie, a comfortable, dangerous lie. You were told that people like Leonardo da Vinci or Albert Einstein were born with a spark that you simply do not possess. That myth is the single greatest barrier to your success. It is the excuse the world gives you to remain average. Because if genius is a gift, then you are not responsible for failing to find it. But the truth? The truth is much more challenging. Genius is not a birthright. It is the result of a specific, painful, and transformative process. Today, we are not summarizing a book. We are mapping out the architecture of your potential. And most people live borrowed lives. They choose their careers based on what their parents wanted, what pays well, or what looks successful on a social media profile. But Robert Greene points to the primal inclination. Think back to your childhood. Before the world told you what was practical. What were you obsessed with? What did you do for hours without getting bored? That obsession, that useless curiosity, that is your compass. Take Leonardo da Vinci. He wasn't born a master painter. He was obsessed with the anatomy of birds. He spent years just watching them, drawing them, failing to understand them. That childhood obsession wasn't a phase. It was the foundation of everything he later created. If you ignore your inclination, you will reach the top of the ladder, only to realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. Now the grind. The apprenticeship phase is where most people fail. You want the reward, but you refuse to pay the price. You must be willing to be the lowest person in the room. You are not there to be paid in money. You are there to be paid in skills. This phase has 3 modes: deep observation, skills acquisition, and experimentation. You must learn to become invisible. You must learn to observe the sharks in your industry. You need to understand how the power dynamics work before you try to change them. If you come in thinking you have all the answers, you are blocking your own growth. Humility is not weakness. It is a strategic tool for learning. Mastery is not done in a vacuum. You have to deal with the egos of others. You have to learn to read people. Who is the person you can trust? Who is the person trying to undermine you? If you are naive, you will be eaten. You have to learn to play the politics of your field while remaining focused on your craft. This is not selling out. This is protecting your work. Look at the body language of your peers. Look at how they handle failure and how they handle your success. Understanding the social side of mastery is what protects you from being exploited. Finally, we arrive at the creative active phase. Up to now, you followed the map drawn by others. To become a master, you must stop imitating and start creating. This transition is terrifying. You will want to stay safe in the proven path. But mastery demands that you let go. When you reach this level, your work becomes an extension of your own identity. You stop looking for answers in books and start finding them in your intuition. You become dangerous to competitors because you no longer play by their rules. You write your own. You have synthesized every failure, every lesson, and every moment of frustration into something entirely new. You are no longer just a participant. You are a pioneer. Mastery is not a trophy. It is a way of life. It is the total refusal to settle for an average existence. The world will try to distract you. It will tell you that good enough is acceptable. People will call you intense or unrealistic. Let them. That is the price of admission. The true cost of mastery is discipline. It is the willingness to sacrifice short-term comfort for a long-term legacy. Not everyone is willing to pay that price, and that is okay. But for you, the path is clear. You have a voice waiting to be heard. The journey is yours, and it begins the moment you turn off this screen and go back to work. It is time. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in our next book summary review.